talking story about Ilocano. What's up, everybody? Especially to you, my daughter Che. How's it? How's it? How's it? This is Zoldi. Welcome to the 7th session of Talking Story about Ilocano. This session, which is selling, is called Lako. 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 Because we always selling something. Now, think about your whole life. We'll talk more about it in a little bit. But before we do, let's review what we learned from the last session, curious, or niele, which is in Hawaiian, or mag-ag-aranak. Okay, so review, curious, magag-aranak, speak, sao. So to speak is makasao. Can you speak English? Makasao ka ti English? Name. Nagan. This. Detoy. That. Data. What? Or what is anya? Where? Ayana. He or she. Isu or Isuna. So he is Isu, she is Isuna. Little. Basit. A little only. Basit laeng. Try. Padasim. Or just padas. We or us. Kami. What? So let's do some sentences. Again, this is review, so if I'm going too fast, go back to the last session and go slower. What is this? Anya detoy? What is that? Anya deta? Who is he? Sino isu? Who is she? Sino isuna? Where is Che? Ayana Nietzsche. So, paddling out, let's go further out, getting closer to the lineup. Let me take a quick minute and talk story a little about Lako, or selling. You always selling something, whether it be a product like a soap, or an idea, like where you want to go surf, or where you want to go hike, or where you want to go eat. You're selling that idea. Or an action. Like when mom says, I have a headache. Now, that is more like selling something that is not going to happen. Enough of that. You get the picture. Here are the powerful words you can use when you lako. Because we always selling something. So, we shall establish the first word, sell, is lako. Lako. How much? Mano. Mano. Expensive. Nina. Nina. So that's expensive is nangina. Nangina. Discount. Tawar. Tawar. Cheap. Laka. Laka. Have. Ada. Ada. Don't have. You know what? I think we covered this. We said jak ada or awan. Don't have. Jak ada or awan. And then shrink. Kumsen. Kumsen. And you'll see what I gonna use when we say shrink. Maybe not, but just know that shrink is kumsen. Get it. Alaim. Alaim. Rap. Bungon. Bungon. Big. Dakel. Dakel. Small. Basit. Basit. Tight. Ilet. Ilet. So some 2 times 9 table, 9 times 2 table. How much is this? Mano de toy. Mano de toy. This is expensive. Nangina. Nangina. No discount? Awanti tawarna? Awanti tawarna? That's cheap. Nalaka data. Nalaga data. You may or go ahead. Sige. Sige. So some of you guys watch Kikaira, and then there used to be a time when had the bad guys and you could hear them going, sige, sige, sige. Sounds just like that. They're saying go ahead. They're always saying go ahead. Anyway, continuing on. How much discount do you like? Mano titawar mo? Mano titawar mo? Or how much would you like it for? Mano ti kaya mo? Remember kayat? Mano ti kayat mo? No more discount. Or in a question, no more discount? So, awan ti tawarna? Awan ti tawarna? Okay, so now we're going back to the land of any kind. So some of that was already used from the 2 times 9, 9 times 2 table. So we'll just go into some other sentences that could be used. Okay? In the land of any kind. Are your prices fixed or no discount? Same thing. Awan ti tawarnan? Awan ti tawarnan? So you just said no more discount. Remember tawar? And awan, no more. Do you accept checks? Ag-awat kayo ti tseki? Agawat kayo ti tseki? So you know checks was just a manhandled name for checks, but with the Ilocano words, kind of like hiragana and katakana, all the words that are manhandled to fit their language. It's tseke, tsek, or whatever. Can I choose? Mabalin ti agpili? So, is it good that I choose? Mabalin ti agpili? May I see that? Mabalin nga makita data? Mabalin nga makita data? Okay, so we'll learn this later on, but kita means to look. Can I try it on? Mabalin nga ipadas? Mabalin nga ipadas? So remember, padas is try. It's a little bit tight. Nailit basit. Nailit basit. So tight, little. That's what they're saying. But in this language, that's the format you're saying it. You are using a verb and a uh, adjective to describe it. So nailit basit. Now that same concept with it's a little bit big. It's a little bit big is dakil basit. Dakil basit. You pretty much said big, small, little bit, or big, small. Such an oxymoron, but that's how you say it. So it's a little bit big is dakil basit. This is good for me. So after you're done negotiating, mabalin kanyak detoy. Mabalin kanyak detoy. Mabalin, remember that? It's good. Kanyak, for me, detoy, this. Okay. Does it shrink when washed? Remember, we talked about that word, kumsen, shrink. So, does it shrink when washed? Kumsen detoy no malabaan. And in future words and dictionaries, I didn't go over this, but you can add this. Malabaan is to wash. Malabaan. So, kumsen detoy no malabaan. How many of this will you get? Mano detoy ti alaim? Mano detoy ti alaim? Please wrap it. Bungonem man. Bungonem man. So instead of that super special person A, person B stuff, this is just a flurry of phrases that you can use and you can tune in on when they're talking. So today's lesson is more of a interchangeable series of sentences of previous words and words you just learned. I want you to use your imagination of the words you have learned to fit your situation as you speak it and you listen for it. So let's wrap up. Bungonem, you just learned that one. Like I said, Che, more and more layers from all the previous chapters. So if you're still struggling to remember, just go back to the previous sessions and keep repeating it until it is clear. With that, we'll conclude session 7, Lako. Next, session 8 is called Kiss Ass Words. Kiss Ass Words, session 8. No further explanation needed. So with that, Che, balasan ko, my daughter. Tumaminsan, until next time. Alawen, Kaden.